Mm-hmm. All right. So, what's something that I always say on here? It's real simple. I be saying that a lot. Um, I also say like, your existence is vital. Start thinking. Get started. I be saying stuff like that. But that's simple stuff that I say just to help invoke some giddy up in you. You got that giddy up. It's already in you. You know, when you got up this morning and thought about something that you wanted to do, how much faster did you get up to go do it? If you got up this morning knowing that you couldn't wait to get to the gym, whew, guess what? You got up, you got ready, you got there. Um, and that's that simple motivation and dedication that you have in yourself for something that you want for yourself. But that ain't even why we're here to talk right now. What we really here to talk about is the competition that you don't have. No other person is competition to you. No other person can compete with you. The only competition you have is yourself. You wake up making decisions every day. That's a competition right there. You got your conscious and your subconscious mind. They got to compete every day. If you leave the house and you forget to brush your teeth, and then later on you be like, "Hey, I ain't brush my teeth." You don't really talk that much. You kind of keep your mouth closed. Which one won the competition, your subconscious or your conscious? So you always competing with yourself. When you start, when you begin to understand that you can only compete with yourself, and that everything you do is to be a better form of yourself, a higher form of yourself, a more conscious form of yourself, you start, putting forth a little more effort. Just quick, simple examples here. Everybody like to talk about LeBron James, how good he is. Yeah, LeBron James is a great basketball player, highly talented, but without the work he's put in, he never is able to succeed at the rate he succeeded at. And not even success, just the constant level of success, the constant level of play that he's continued to give year after year. I mean, that takes work. Your talent can only take you so far. Your talent is like a jump start. If your car battery low and you need to put some juice in it, that's that talent. The starter is already in you. So, and if you have a starter in you, if you already have that talent, and you begin to put a little bit more work in, it's crazy. We all know how many people we've seen that don't have as much talent but have reached a level of success, and success is objective to how you perceive it. But we've all seen or know a person that has not been as talented but has reached a high level of whatever it is they're doing, and that's just because of the hard work they put in. You got to put in the hard work. You got to put in the time. You got to commit to yourself. You got to compete with you. If I'm playing a sport, who I'm playing against or with is not my competition. If they win or if I win is because I've competed with myself so hard that I'm on a different level than they are. That doesn't make them competition. You're just leveled up. So and go back to this basketball reference when more recently you had to say LeBron. When you go LeBron against the Warriors, LeBron has brought the level of his play up every year and his team in order to compete. So he's competed with himself to get better and better to compete with a team unit that has competed with one another's selves now together that has built a championship style unit. So over the last 15, 20 years, between LeBron and the Warriors, we've seen 8, 10 championships. Just like you watch the New England Patriots create a dynasty from the early 2000s or even just Tom Brady to not just win 7 Super Bowls as a person, but to compete with himself to be the best himself he could be, to be in 9 of those. You know how hard it is? I don't personally know. I've never played in the NFL, but you know how hard it is to make it to the NFL, let alone make it to the Super Bowl once. This man made it 9 times. So he's competed with himself harder and harder and more. He clearly, Tom Brady isn't the most talented quarterback ever to stand foot on the football field. How many times have you said that Tom Brady is more talented than Aaron Rodgers? But let alone Aaron has how many Super Bowls versus Tom? The hard work pays off. Yeah. So it's simple. It's very simple. You can't tell me Nick Saban has the best scheme in football. No, he knows how to work his team properly. He knows how to work properly. So putting that work into yourself, being your best form of your competition, being the competition that drives you, that fuels you, once you begin to understand that the competition inside of you is the competition that excels you from where you are to the next step of where you want to be, and the next step of where you want to go, and the next step of what you are thriving to achieve, you'll realize that nobody outside of yourself can stop you, can hold you back, can defeat you. That is all something that you can do yourself. You have complete power and dominion over yourself. So be powerful, be strong, be determined. I'm just here with an idea to inspire some information. Okay? See you later.